Hey everyone, welcome back to episode 8 of HuHu. I'm Ultraviolent 4, and depending on where you are and what time zone you're in, this could be a good episode. If you don't remember what's going on, we're playing a human hunter, and basically this character is carrying the cross of all of humanity's hopes and dreams. As Dithmanos tells us to spread the eternal night. I don't know, sort of the wrong message. But anyway, no pressure at all. We are in Elf. We are about to do the Hall of Blades, which I don't typically do, but if we could find a double blade, we've got a couple of brand weapon scrolls. We could roll those, try to get a vampiric weapon, which would be good. And after that, we'll be doing Elf 3, see if we can get some sweet loot, and then heading into Depths. So, yeah, we've come a long way from our very mediocre human. We're now 18.6 throwing. I really like the title Ultraviolent 4 the Deadly Accurate. That's pretty cool. 18 fighting. We're also training armor and shields. Now that I remember it, I would like to train a little bit more invocations. Our shadow form's still 16% chance to fail, so let's up that a bit. I'm not going to focus it, but we'll train that to maybe, 13? 12 or 13? We'll go 12. It's an even number, and we'll assess from there. But I would like it to be a little bit lower than 16. If it's a life or death situation, you don't want to die if you get unlucky. You'd rather be in a situation where you can't die, because, well, not too many situations in Crawl where you can't die, but you know what I mean. Where even if you get unlucky, you still will be okay. Or might be okay. Shout out to base Don Don, who's reminded me that I should drop my remove curse scrolls. We have 17 of those. And we just use those like amnesia scrolls, where if we need to uncurse something, we'll just come back here and read them off the ground. That frees up a slot. And I'm not going to pick those up because 17 remove curse scrolls should be enough for the rest of the game from here on out. Alright, into the Hall of Blades. We're dying 1v1 to this Alec hand axe. That's sad. Yeah, and we're looking for double swords. If we have to, we've only got one. But anyway, Potion of Invis is really good in here if you ever get overwhelmed, because the dancing weapons can't see Invis. You're gonna get javelined. I'm just gonna casually just eat a bit. Well, that's the Evening Star. Okay, so there's usually one rare weapon. I think maybe sometimes two. Evening Star is a rare weapon, so that tells me that we probably are not going to be seeing a double sword. So what are your rare weapons? You know, Executioner's Axe, Quick Blade, Evening Star, Double Sword, Buddish. Is that everything now? I think that's every weapon type. Anyway, so I don't know if for sure that you only see one, but I think you usually only see one. Blade Master, that's fine. He's quite evasive, and is also fast. So I'm gonna see if I can just put down a Lamp of Fire. Okay, cool. If we can get him like we just did, then his evasiveness is not going to help him. It's kind of the same approach you take to Spriggans. Although, Blade Masters are a bit more robust than Spriggans, I think. Or the same. Oh no, there's a Bardish, there you go. So there's a second rare type. Although again, not the one we were after. It's a Bardish of Draining. I'm going to see if I can throw javelins through two of them. The Bardish is reaching, So, oh, we killed it. Wow. Okay. Throwing OP. Alright, so I'm going to say we're definitely not getting a double sword now. We've seen 2 rare weapons. Yeah, and that's it. Oh! Chances were low. So I'm okay with that. How are we for magic mapping? We have 8. Okay, that's plenty. In that case, I'm going to magic map. Alright, we got this big one. Okay. Okay, well, I'll exclude out the entrance to go in. This is one of the more difficult ones because it doesn't allow you to dig kill holes. That's okay. Anyway, we'll do the outside before we head in to the anvil. Electric eels, hey? Oh, there's a bunch of other stuff. I dropped all my flame ones. And I don't want to throw a javelin, it's such a waste. I'll just walk up and hit him with the sword. And again. When we're walking up, we have our acrobat amulet. So we've got 26 evasion. Identify, cool. Oh, hey, we can actually take, not that I'm going to, but because we've done the Hall of Blades, it's safe for us to take the hatch up to Elf 2. Normally it's not, because the Hall of Blades is so big, and you very often end up right in the middle of it. But this time it would be safe. Although it's not really that close to the entrance, is it? It might be the closest stair, actually. Yeah, it probably is. We got 2 up here, and 1 in that corner. Yeah, okay, well, it might be legit. Okay, in that case, let's go have a look where it takes us. Yeah, I don't know what that would have changed. I don't know what information that gave me, but we had a look anyway. Let's head into the anvil now. Okay. We don't have enough magic resistance to avoid being banished. So we need to switch to more MR whenever we see a banisher. I'm glad I remembered that. That could have been embarrassing. I want to do around the outsides before we start heading in towards the middle. And again, let's see. Yeah, auto explorer's going. I knew that would happen. Auto explorer would want to go through the middle. Cool. And we'll go from the closest to the exit. And we'll keep doing it like this in layers. I wonder if we should just go in super loud and obnoxiously immolate everyone. Use our crazy sword. Oh yeah, no, I remember this one. Yeah. Because, well, we're not up to it yet. I'll talk about it in a second. We'll do this, finish this layer off. And I want to open all these doors. Oh, there's even an alarm trap here, so we could go super noisy. Oh, there could have been lit there. Yeah, so I could go in, get everyone's attention, come back out here, trip that alarm, and we could pull things out. But anyway, so the way this is going to work, we're going to walk past some shallow water here. This other water here we see is deep water. So often you get elves camped behind the deep water, shooting things at you from range. So they're a good target for all the immolation. We got cloud ones, we got ice blast, we have a lot of box of beasts. We got the singing sword, although that doesn't work very well with box of beasts. So I don't know. We could go in super loud. We got 5 hastes. Is there more haste in our game? 1. So there are 6 hastes. That's not a huge amount. So I don't really want to blow haste. We have plenty of agi though. Agi is less valuable than haste. In case you're like, but ultra, you have 6 agis. It's the same as the 6 haste. Yeah. Oh, well, let's go in. Let's just see what happens. But I don't know. I like the idea of just going totally ham, going in, making a huge amount of noise, maybe immolation. Oh, he's a demonologist. Let me switch onto my protection from magic ring. That's annoying. Okay, we're good. Oh, he made a Hellion. Not so good. Do I immediately want to teleport? He's not going to Hellfire me because he's not going to want to hit his Demonologist friend, but he will torment us. I'm going to throw a javelin and see. Oh yeah, see, we did a lot of damage. Okay. Yeah. No, we're good. We're going to throw more javelins. Come on. Okay, that first one did so much. Okay, that could have been worse. It was the fact that we couldn't be damned with damnation is what made me fight that. If say it had been summoned over here with gaps between us and the demonologist, then I think I would have maybe teleported or run or something like that. Well, I guess we're going to be fighting a lot of scary elves here, so I'll keep the extra MR on. So we lose our +6 evasion ring for the moment. Oh, there's a dispersal trap. Okay, never mind. I don't want to be in here going super loud, going super crazy with a dispersal trap. That's way too sketchy. I really just killed him. I owned him with that one. Well, I have javelins penetrate. This is actually great. Let's get more strength. So maybe this is legit. Is that lamp of fire back? It is. Okay, let's throw down lamp of fire. Let's just go ham. I don't want to immolate yet. We've only got 2. Or maybe I want to immolate now. But look at this value. They're avoiding the flames, which means they're all getting in a line. And then I get to penetrate all of them. Here's another brimstone fiend. I'm going to keep going. Okay, I've got to take this slowly though. Oh man, this is great. And keep going. These new javelins own. Throwing OP. Oh, okay, we made smoke. Thank you, Death. You're helping. Can I get? Oh man, these guys actually. Did you see those next level moves? I tried to go left to get them to line up. The sorcerer followed, but the death mage switched to the other side, so they avoided lining up. That's very clever, monsters. Okay, the singing sword noise, they're probably good, but potentially drawing enemies out. Okay, I want to get back away from the dispersal trap. This guy's a wonder polymorph. Oh, okay, there's a master archer. Well, he can successfully fire back at range, so I'm going to just rest here. Alright, apparently we cannot hit the deep elf blade master. with javelins. He's got too much evasion. But we can kill him with sonic waves. Alright, we got Master Archer again. Okay. I want to step around the corner. I want to be able to run away without having to run over the shallow water. I'm just gonna shut. Oh, I got next leveled. I shut the door here and camped out, waiting for him to open the door. He went around the long way so that he'd now be able to shoot us from range. That's next level. Unfortunately for him, when I'm running at him, we've got 21 shield and 21 evasion. So it's pretty hard for him to hit us as we walk. He was clever though. They don't get called master archers for nothing. They have mastered their craft, you can tell. And this was a great elf ending for us to roll. I'm running out of javelins though. Okay, I gotta be a bit careful here. We don't want to drop below 102 damage, which is where we can get one shot by Crystal Sphere. Alright, we're out of jabs. So now we're just gonna boomerang the rest of the elves. Hopefully we don't have to have lines of 4 deep again. Oh! Louise. With a +5 Demon Shrine of Ulek. That's a fantastic weapon. And she has... I can see she's holding a large shield. It's just a plain large shield. Okay, that's fine then. She's not going to banish us when we've got 3 pips of MR, but she could lightning bolt us to death. Her large shield is just going to block boomerangs pretty well. There we go, we got some through. Cool. Drawing owns. I should not get lazy and leave the dispersal trap on my screen. Alright, so what are we trying to pick up? Another annihilator? Oh, there it is. With a +8 quick blade. It's a freezing quick blade, which isn't a great brand, but it has RF and RC on it. That's pretty awesome. That's a nice weapon. I don't know that we'll use it. Seeing that freezing isn't a great quick blade brand, and I'd probably rather fight with the singing sword. No, but I mean, I don't know. I guess it's a good way to get more resistances, because we could always just be wielding this. Like, say we fight an orb of fire, we can just wield this quick blade. It'll give us more RF, and then we can still throw stuff. Plus, that means that we can, we can wield that if we want to use Box of Beasts, so that we're not accidentally killing our friends. Oh man, double Hellions. I'm trying to pick up flesh. Okay, yeah, no, I think I like carrying the quick blade around, if only to be wielded. We're at 24 experience, and yeah, we have to go to 27 to get 2 natural pips of MR. That's kind of crazy. We're gonna need to drop stuff. What will we need to drop? I still really like Lig. Maybe we'll drop Sack of Spiders, and we'll get that later in the game. Remind me. It's really good on the Orb Run. Oh. Okay, Blade Master and Annihilator. Well, I don't want them to be able to both hit me at the same time. So let's quiver our javelins. If I can find them. There they are. I wonder if we could Atropia this guy. The darts of Atropia. Although, oh, that's Arga. Oh, the Mithril Axe Arga, which is speed and an MR axe. That's a fantastic item. Although, not for us. We don't have any access trained. Although that would be a way to get more ammo. We'll think about it anyway. We've got things to deal with. There's another magical quick blade too. But anyway, so I don't really want to do a trooper because if he gets confused and blinded, he's gonna start moving around, and then the master archer can shoot us. I'd rather just keep the blade master alive and see if we can throw javelins through him to kill the master archer. Did I kill him? I did. There you go. It worked. Okay, for science, let's see if we can atropia him. The problem is going to be hitting him because he's really evasive. He resisted. Okay, they all mostly missed, and the two that hit, he resisted. Okay, the thing that determines your success with these darts is your throwing skill, but also your stealth skill. So maybe we need to train more stealth if we really want those darts to be good. My pack is full. Then how did I pick up Argo? Oh, because the flesh in our inventory rotted away. Let's see what these things are. To resist corrosion ring, I don't think we need to carry that at all times. This is a RLEC RF plus, strength plus 2, dex minus 2, C invis ring. Well, our RLEC is on the minus tele ring, which is probably good. That's probably very useful in Zot. Yeah, and we're carrying around the quick blade for more RF, so I think we don't need this ring. An artifact longbow, stuff of power. I don't know why I even bothered. Glowing gloves. Let's go. Let's upgrade our plain gloves from +0 gloves to +1. This is pretty cool though. These gloves are blue, so it matches our blue cloak, the dark blue on our cloak, and to a lesser extent the light blue on our shield. That's cool. That's a +4 quick blade of piercing. That's even worse of a brand. Suffers summoning. We don't care about an artifact glaive. I think I like carrying Argo, because we can wield that to get more MR, and that means we can drop our ring of protection from magic, because then we can always have our +6 evasion ring on, and we can still get MR, and then we can still throw stuff. So yeah, that's cool. That's a good pickup. Plus Argo, not that I ever would, but even with 0 axe training, look at this. We still swing at 1.2, 1.1. Which is pretty crazy. Because it's a speed brand, so that's a broad axe with speed. Great weapon. Good loot so far, and we're only halfway through. What else am I trying to pick up? I don't know, the game just wants to investigate everything. Okay, this side is less exciting. Okay, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna bother with the lightning rod. I think we found one earlier, and I reasoned that anything that I want to lightning rod, I could just throw javelins instead. Alright, so that's our elf done. Some pretty cool items there. Nothing that's really hugely game changing for us though. Like, I don't know, some artifact helmet or artifact gloves or something would have been. Or even just a cloak of magic resistance would have been really nice. But alas. So I guess we're going to head into depths now. With 2 pips of MR normally. We can get more by wielding Argo. And we can get more RF RC by wielding the quick blade. Okay, well in that case, let's examine our shopping list. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with the plain quick blade. I don't know. Even, I mean, we could brand that up. Try to go for quick blade over Lek, but I don't know. I feel like that's not that exciting. Okay, I don't want to buy any of this other stuff. We've got, how much digging? We've got 5, that's probably okay for now. More box of beasts we could buy. One more haste, I don't know. I don't think we're in a huge hurry to buy any of these evocables. Except maybe the Fan of Gales, but then that's another slot that it will take up, so nah. I think we'll just go like this into depths. And we'll save our gold. It's not uncommon to see more shops in depths. We might see something that we want to buy more. Another brand weapon which we're going to be ignoring unless we find a demon blade or a double sword. Alright, looks like we're about to get mobbed here. I was trying to get the ogre mage first. Oh, I'm throwing a tropa darts. Oh, instead of javelins. Okay, well we tased the ogre mage. The reason I was trying to kill the ogre mage first is because it potentially has paralysis. Alright, did I get it? I did, the ogre mage is dead. Okay, so now I feel safer about stair dancing this stuff up. This is kind of dangerous. I'm gonna step back. Okay, so we're not getting nailed by both of them at once. Yeah, that's a bit safer. Alright, and now we're just gonna stair dance stuff up and down. Okay, I saw a vampire, not warrior. What? I don't know. The scary vampire. So we're gonna wield Arga, so we don't get paralyzed. What are they called? Vampire knights. That's the one. Yeah, these guys have paralysis, which is real scary. Do I have blink? No. I have a vocable blink on something, right? Anyway, I should stop hitting with Arga. I want the vampire mage to die. Oh, we're actually gonna die, aren't we? Yeah, what's happening there is the vampire knight is hasted. When they attack you, they can bite you and heal. They can also vamp drain you. So he keeps healing, and we're taking a lot of damage. I'm going to teleport. We've got 23 scrolls. We may as well reset this. There's no reason not to. We're sort of, yeah, look, we're trapped in the corner here. This is real dangerous. We're actually gonna die. We have 8 heal wounds. Is that necessary? I feel like our teleport really should have kicked in by now. He's hasted. The Vampire Knight's hasted. He can hit us twice. I'm gonna heal wounds. That feels safer. Yeah, even though... Oh, yeah, see, we only got a tiny teleport. But I can maybe just take him out with stuff. I'm gonna shoot him with the Fire of Floods. Throw a javelin. Yeah, okay, good. We took him out before he got back to us. Okay, so that worked out. Okay. Don't use the singing sword. It's gonna hurt and anger our water elementals. If you're wondering what that is, you're gonna hear the sound of some baking going on in the background. Which is fine by me, because hopefully it'll be tasty. Alright, let's keep stair dancing stuff. I don't see any other MR threats, so we don't need to have Arga out. Do note that the ice dragon can trample us off the stairs here. You've always got to be careful if you're trying to stair dance dragons. For instance, so if I'd taken a lot of care with my positioning there, I could have positioned it such that the dragon couldn't have trampled us. Oh, I think we were safe anyway. The dragon was here. Yeah, okay, we had wall behind us, so we couldn't have been trampled off that way. But if it had been to our left or right, then we could have been trampled off. So yeah, if you got something hard behind you, that's how you want to position it against the dragon, or say the yaks, or not yaks, elephants, other things that trample. What can we drop? That RCRN Slay plus 2 ring. I don't know why we're still carrying that. Is there any reason to carry that ring? Not really, right? Yeah, it's got a little bit of slaying and some RN. We don't have any RN. I think that's why I have it. Yeah, I'm okay with not having RN. And if we see any Shadow Dragons or something, we'll have to just run. Invocations to 11, so that drops Shadow Form to 10. Yeah, I feel better about this already. At some point, we might train some more stealth for those dots. Maybe not. Maybe... I'm going to say those Atropa darts are pretty bad unless we train more stealth. So I'm going to drop those for the moment. And we can get those later. The Curare is still really good. It can slow down enemies, so things like Juggernauts. It's Arena Stealth. Yeah. That was literally our only mutation potion. And there's one in a shop. And one we dropped in there. Okay. Oh. Okay. This is scaring me. Yeah, I was about to say, this means liches, I'm pretty sure. All these books. Okay, so we definitely want to wield Arga. Because we don't want to be getting paralyzed or banished by this guy. And then we'll just throw. It's got Corrosive Bolt. I think there's an Ancient Lich in here as well. Maybe not. We're picking up all these spells that we're not casting. Great Orb of Eyes is also, I'm just tabbing it with Arga. Also a paralysis enemy. An Angel. Has a Holy Whip, but meh. Just ignore that. Our digging charges are kind of precious. And look, here we go. I was saying we were saving our gold because there could be shops in depths. Here we are in depths 1. What do we got? Another RLX ring that's RC minus and not that good. Okay, these rings are not very good. There's a cheaper fan of Gales. More digging wand. Some more sacks of spiders. This one has, say, more acid charges. A lot more acid charges. Okay, so this shop, I mean, not that great, but more wands if we need them. More boomerangs, which I want to quiver as my sort of go-to, unless we're trying to penetrate stuff with javelins. Probably I should be throwing boomerangs. And are there silver things? Silver boomerangs. Okay, yeah, they're not that valuable to have. Although, arguably, I should have them. No, I couldn't be bothered. But arguably, I should be using those, and when I mulch them all, then we can switch back to regular boomerangs, but I just couldn't be bothered. It's more trips. Depths 1 done. On we go. Potions of Flight. Our Auto Explorer is doing the thing where we run in one direction rather than exploring out from our stairs. The Sphinx is an MR enemy, but it's okay. What is going on? Apparently we don't know this upstairs. Okay, right, it was this hidden little thing. I'm going to use one of our precious digging charges to dig this out though. Oh, I'd have to use 2. That's fine. This way we can dig that out and we can fight the angel for some free experience. Okay, I want to do that because that might be a useful path on our orb run. Alright, let's back up. I don't want to be Sphinx paralyzed with other enemies turning up from the unknown. Oops, I'm pressing I instead of O. That always scares you. I mean, your inventory pops up when you die, so you hit I instead of O and your inventory comes up. You're thinking, did I just die? Cool. And again, same play. Wield Aga so we don't get paralyzed. Wow, that guy got owned. Oh, and again, this is just vampire night themed floor. And a Rakshasa, so I immediately want to start backing up. If the Rakshasa is making lots of copies of Vampire Knight, that's going to get out of control really quickly. Let me penetrate these guys. If we can kill the wizard first, do the Rakshasa. Alright, that's a gold dragon simulacrum. So I want that to die real quickly. Good. I didn't check it, but the amount of cold damage from a gold dragon simulacrum is a lot. That's why you always got to check those zombies and skeletons and simulacrums, because all the dragons look the same. So if that's a fire dragon versus a gold dragon, very big difference in output. This looks like a javelin situation again. Oh, the value. Look at this value. I love it. So good. Man, if only we just got some riposte singing swords. Hey, a free fan of Gales. Nice. Okay, I do want that. Which means I've got to drop something again. Alright, what can we drop? Acid Clouds, Digging Ice Blast, Paralysis, Silence Magic Mapping. Could drop Magic Mapping, but you know, we might run into a Whiz Lab or something here in depths where we really want it. I don't know. I like to have League at all times because things can get real with fiends. We'll just drop the one mutation potion. Oops, I didn't get it. Yeah, Fan of Gales is gone in Trunk, which I don't know how I feel about. It's a very niche item. You don't use it very often, but can be an extremely useful tool. Getting monsters off you at a stare. Here's an Etten Vault. It's just going to fight a million Ettens here, which is fine by me. We could own them all pretty hard with Curare if I wanted to. But we're actually... Oh! We just got shafted 2 floors to depths 4. Okay. Well, here's another scenario where I'd like to have magic mapping. We just got shafted, so I want to know where the stairs are to get back up. And look at this. This is a crazy vault here on depths 4. I'm really happy we didn't just get shafted 2 floors into the middle of that. So I'm going to try to walk to the stairs back up here. What is that? Did I get a notification here? No. So maybe that's just say like a hell entrance or something. It's not a Whiz Lab. We should have got notifications if it was Whiz Lab. Oh man, look at the lag from all this singing sword nonsense. Alright, so we're just going to head back to the stairs and just immediately go back up. Where depth 3 is going to be unexplored too. So this stair might not be safe. But there are 2 here, so we can find out which one is the safer one. Well, that's got Mara. That's not great, but maybe we can kill Mara. Okay, Mara split. We are at stairs. That is the safest way to fight Mara, because when Mara makes copies of himself, or you can just switch between stairs. Okay, he actually died pretty easily. Oh, look, even more shops. 4 shops? Alright, here we go. This is where it's going to pay off. This one has a scroll blinking. I'm almost certainly going to buy that, but I just want to check the other shops first. Even more ones. 6 paralysis for 104 gold. It's pretty crazy good. 11 ice blast for 195 is also very good. Oh, we met Marjorie. Okay, let's back up. I can wield the quick blade against her to get extra RF, so we're gonna have 2 RF pips. You want a lot of RF against Marjorie because she does a huge amount of fire damage. I'm just gonna try to javelin her from range. These are pretty OP. She just died to javelins from distance. That is crazy how good they are. And then the Hell Knights also do fire damage, but nowhere near as much as Marjorie does. So I don't mind. Oh hey, Demon Blade. Plain Demon Blade. Alright, well we're gonna mess with that when we get back upstairs. Let's check the rest of the shops. I already did that one. Armor shop. Can we have a magical cloak, please? Here's a glowing hat. Our current, we just have a +1 helmet, so we should test this hat out. Again, let me just hold my gold. Let's test all the shops first. So there's an heal wounds, a magical marble ring, potion of resistance. They're all pretty good. /minus. Let's see what regular rings we don't know. It's not going to be that exciting unless it's +6 slaying, which I guess would be exciting. But otherwise, fire, flight, int, magical power, poison resistance, sea invis strength. Those are not that exciting. Only slaying would be. So I think I'm just going to say meh. We're going to try the magical hat. With some luck, this will be a magic resistance hat. It's just a +2 hat. Okay. Well, this is definitely a style upgrade. The blue matches our blue theme that we've got going on that we talked about before. But this is actually not as good as the helmet. So you might be looking at this and saying, hey, Ultra, a +2 hat is the same as a +1 helmet. But you would be wrong. Because the one base AC on the helmet gets increased by our armor skill. And because we have 13 armor skill, the helmet is almost certainly better. I can demonstrate it. Let's look. With the helmet we have 43 AC. And with the hat we have 42. There you go, proved. If this were early game where we didn't have any armor skill, I think I'd like the hat better. I mean, this is still pretty good style wise. The gold on this helmet matches pretty well, but I think the blue is the better style play. But anyway, that's fine. If there's an AC difference, you go for that over style every time. I don't know, unless you're really into style. I'm gonna magic map again, so we can find an upstair. And am I just gonna bring this Demon Blade with us? Can I? I can if I drop chunks of flesh. Alright, and we're going to go to... What's this upstairs? There's a hatch. How much of depth 2 do we do? Not that much, so I don't want to take a hatch back up. That looks like some kind of vault there, so I don't want to go to that one as well. I'd rather go up there, but that's the hatch. Where's the other upstairs? Am I missing one? Oh, it's in the crazy vault. Okay, well it looks like we're going to these ones then. Okay. So be it. Alright. So much for being subtle. There's a paralysis eye, which I think we can kill really quickly with these penetration javelins. Did I kill it? Nope. Okay, well we got it. The reason I was even messing with that at all is because those were just ogres. They weren't that scary if we got paralyzed. The paralysis from those eyes is fairly short. So I don't know. As long as you're gonna be killing it pretty quickly and the enemies are not too scary, you can probably risk being paralyzed once or twice. Okay, let me go back upstairs. There was a brand weapon scroll not too long ago. It was in Depths 1, I think. Alright, let's see if we can get Vamp on this Demon Blade. Ice, nope. Protection, nope. Freezing, nope. And then the last one would be if we spend 340 gold. We have so much other stuff in shops that would be really good. And I just remember we never bought that scroll blinking. We have 7 already. Oh man. Well, you just want them. You want them all. You know, maybe everything goes crazy in Abyss and you need 8 blinking scrolls to survive. Could happen. Yeah, I mean a vamp Demon Blade would be really good. So I'm gonna buy that. Let's see. Maybe we'll get lucky. Flaming. Okay, not to be. I'm just gonna drop this Demon Blade here. If we find more brand weapon scrolls, we'll try our luck again, but not this time. Oh, blinking was back on Depths 3. Okay, so we'll have to fight our way back to Depths 3 first. Okay, Depths 2 it is. Oh man, as if we haven't fought enough Vampire Knights. We're gonna fight another 3 at least. It's probably a pretty good time for Lamp of Fire. Or not. I'm gonna keep Aga wielded because this looked like some sort of Vampire Knight vault. I wouldn't be surprised if there are more. Oh! Vampire's Tooth. Okay, so this is a quick blade. It's plus 12. It's lethally vampiric and restores a greater portion of life to its user than other vamp weapons. Okay, well we're just talking about vamp weapons. How good is Vampire's Tooth? I don't know exactly. It's not like Leech where it works every time. Let me look it up. So tell us some more. It heals you for the full damage. Right, okay. So the full amount of damage you do is how much you get healed out of it. Which we're not stabbing. We're not a character that stabs a lot. So I don't know. I feel like quick blades don't do huge amounts of damage unless you're stabbing. So maybe I won't bother, but I don't know. If you think that's a bad decision, whinge at me. Tell me, Ultra, you're stupid. That's obviously really good. And then I'll assess. We appear to have frozen. Alright, well my game's decided to die, so I guess that's telling me something. We're roughly at 50 minutes anyway, so I guess we can call that an episode. If you join me in the next one, we'll be finishing off Depths, going for a 3rd room. See you then.